Yesterday, you wouldn't even know, based on leftovers, there was a huge fir tree here. This was my official cut off of YouTube. Just to thank the guy that showed me how to do this properly. Got the cut in front, the hinge right in the middle. I couldn't get over. I was snapped, like a clean cut right through. Now maybe it was because I was not perfectly done, but that tree looked like about 30 years old. Anyways, officially my first real chainsaw cut. I was going to record it, but I couldn't do it and cut at the same time, so away we did. Weeping willow is the only tree down here now. I've got a oak planted here, an oak here, Japanese maple just below. It's never really grown. And that old birch is gradually going to give off as time goes forward. And I got a maple here. Ducks will show up eventually. I wanted to show this is my fig. Got from Richard Malcolm. This last week. This has been about a week, but that bud is starting to come. There. Carrots come really well. Should be able to harvest those in a couple weeks' time. Turnip has started going to seed. And onions and the the Brussels sprouts. I just let them go to seed to see how far they go. I gotta water those, the onions and some peppers in there. The kale. Tomato plant is trying to go to flower. Just started seeing one starting to show up there. You can see them right there. Those are from last year. Kale, I'm going to cut these all, make some kale chips. You can see they're going to seed too, right? And in here I'm just going to plant carrots all through here pretty soon. And I'll have to do some more replanting. And I just want to show real quick the garlic. Take that off. It's starting to warm up. 6 degrees outside. That garlic's coming really well. Outside there's a little, you see where the glass windows are? There's 5 or 6 garlic starting to come up on the end, on the outsides. I'm interested to see whether in the garden itself, I had a whole bunch of garlic planted all on the outside of that garden. See whether they start to kick in. So this is what we've cleaned so far. Some of these trees will be coming as well. A bunch of those trees along where that big pile of debris is will be coming. That burnt tree will not fall. Its core is pretty well gone, but it's a dangerous tree. Take this one as well. You can see down below we've cleaned all the way around. Pretty well raked the whole thing. We'll have a pathway coming up through that back part up into this area. Pond down below, you can barely see it. We'll have that all cleaned out once we get the logs out. This land here will go down about 3 or 4 feet. It'll just cover that whole area. Go right down. This will all be covered. And then there'll be an embankment around the pond. There's a little bit of smoke down there taking place from a fire we had last night. April 12th, 2021.